Hello YouTube, it's River Billy. I'm back. Yeah, I said I was gonna go live, but I didn't. So as you know, I did make a video introducing myself to the YouTube community as River Billy. Not a hillbilly, because I don't live in the hills. I don't live in Appalachian foothills, so. I like to say that I am a river billy because I love the river, I love to fish, I love to drink beer on the river, I love to canoe, I love rafting, I love fishing. I think I said that enough because my ancestors fished. I'm part Native American. If you don't know, my grandmother was a biological grandmother on my father's side was Membraeus Apache, and research I've done looking into it, I found that they were a sect of Chiricahua Apache, and they disbanded, and a lot of them either went with the Mescalero Apache, or the Chiricahua Apache. So, and also my grandmother is Yaqui Native American, which were natives that were native to Mexico. So yeah, my grandmother was born in New Mexico. My grandfather was from Mexico, Chihuahua, Mexico. He was Mexican. He was a migrant farm worker. And during World War II, the United States was desperate for soldiers. So, as an effort, they told him that if he joined the United States Army and fought, that if he came back alive, he'd get his citizenship. So he did it, and he got his citizenship, and he moved to New Mexico. It's from what I've told, married my grandmother, had my dad, my real dad. I think he had 3 other brothers and 2 sisters, from what I believe. So that's on my father's side. My mother's side, she was adopted, and she grew up telling me that her mother was Potawatomi Native, and her father was German. Well, I did a DNA test, and constantly they're updating it. Last time I checked, I'm like, gosh, it's pretty amazing, but English, yeah, I'm not real good at this. English, I'm just throwing them out there. English, Irish, Scottish, Spanish, Basque, Italian, of course a little bit of Finnish in there. So basically my whole point is I am mixed heritage. I'm not 100% white. But that's okay, it don't matter. So that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. I was born here in America, in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And then I moved up here to Cincinnati, Ohio, when I was 5.5 years old. So I've lived up here for 17 years. And then I had an opportunity to learn how to weld down in Kentucky, down in Union County, Kentucky. So I moved down there, learned how to weld, and then kind of a family emergency happened, so I had to move back up here. That was my fault. I could have stayed down there, but I chose to come back up here. But yeah, this is just a part of who I am, I'm just raised around a bunch of trees, hills, rivers, creeks. I've dabbled around in the city. I've been in the city, I've been in the hood, I've lived in the city, been to jail. I know how it is, It's rough, but, People survive. You know, it's just human nature. And I've been off my meds now for about 6 days now, 7 days. I ain't sleeping much. I have been sleeping, but can always sleep better. Yeah, so this whole thing with my Medicaid kind of went back, expired, because apparently when I tried to send him a pay stub, it didn't go through when I faxed it. So now I gotta go back down to the library tomorrow and fax 2 of my most recent pay stubs. So that should be fun. But until then, I gotta make do with what I got at my disposal. And I think that's all anyone can do. But, yeah, work's been going pretty good, you know. Our sprinkler system, the pipes froze. So they couldn't work the other day, so I was kind of pissed, you know. Like, I feel like people that are millennials, you know, they get happy when they don't have to work. But me, I'm mad when I don't work my 8 hours. I get mad, you know. I live with my grandma in suburbs, you know. Anderson Township is, where I live. Not gonna say exactly where, but basically, it's 30 minutes east of Cincinnati. It's a suburb, but it's a lot of woods, a lot of trees, hills, of course. But it's Ohio, southeastern Ohio, along the river is hilly. So that's kind of, you know, a little background. But anyway, you know, people think, oh, well, you have no bills. Well, bud, listen. You know, it's not my grandma's job to take care of me. It's my job to take care of me and her. You know, I help her out the best I can. You know, and I'm grateful for everything she's done for me. And that's the difference. See, some people, millennials, suburbanized millennials, believe that they're entitled to every fucking thing. Believe that, you know, they need to get handed something, when in reality, the world don't owe you shit. But if you do, and you're in that situation, you come from a family that can do that, then what you need to do is you need to practice the principle of gratitude and be grateful, I think. Stuff. But, yeah, I hide my face because I don't give out my real name. Protect my identity, you know. I'm not trying to, I don't want you, I know people on here, it's been kind of bothering me. This whole thing with the whole Trump thing and those kids from Covington Catholic High School, I think the name of it is, saying that he was saying racist things and insinuating towards the native man. Well, you know, I don't understand that, you know. I just kind of keep my nose out of it, you know. It's just, I feel like, you know, the country is so divided. One side's so far left, one side's so far right, that they kind of forget the big picture. And the big picture is we're humans. You know, we can't. Of course, it's okay to view things differently. I mean, that's just how it is. But at the same time, you know, you shouldn't fight each other over it. Wars are fought over differences in political opinions. And the last thing we need on our soil is fucking war. You know, Trump's doing, understanding what's money for the law. The government's shut down at the moment. So, you know, he's just, I understand he's trying to look out for the country. You know, he's trying to defend our borders. And then the left says, oh no, that's inhumane. You know, we need to grant all these illegal immigrants, citizenship. Well, okay, I get it. You know, they're humans. They want better lives. But you know, for someone that has Hispanic, Mexican heritage, you know, my grandfather fought for this country. He enriched his life, and he earned citizenship. So I don't think it should just be given to them. You know, I think they should earn it. We just need to make it easier for them to come over here. You know, I don't know how we can do that, but we need to figure something out. But the problem is, it's like both sides are so caught up in what they believe in that, you know, they can't. I don't know, man. Politics just gives me a fucking headache. I am independent. I try to isolate, you know, myself from that. I try to just kind of just stick to myself and my friends, my close friends, and my family. If it's like anything outside of that, I don't really give a shit about, you know. I know it's bad of me to be that way, but, you know, I got friends that are liberals, I got friends that are, you know, conservatives, you know. I don't give a shit, you know, I accept you for who you are, because I practice principles, you know. Live by principles. I believe in a higher power. I don't know what I call it, but creator. Definitely a creator. I was just watching a documentary on Hulu the other day about NASA and the universe, the Hubble telescope, and how at first when they put it up there in space, it didn't know the lenses on it weren't real good, but they went and they changed it out. Dude, I'll tell you, man, you got really good pictures, and that they could see, you know, universes, and it's just crazy. It's universes, like, no, the universe, okay, I'm sorry. The universe is what, you know, the big thing, big void we live in. And then we got galaxies and stuff. It just trips me out how many galaxies there are. You know, it's like, wow. You know, that just came from nothing. You know, that just two atoms split and boom. You know, that's all created. Well, you know, I get it. You know, I understand atheism. I understand Christianity. I understand it all. You know, I get it. I understand science is fact. Religion is man-made. But you know, I don't know. It's just like, I just don't feel like as humans we're intellectually capable of, you know, explaining it. Why should we explain it? I mean, there's nothing wrong with wondering, question how it came to be, but at the same time, you know, we should just enjoy life, live it to the best of our abilities, and stuff of that nature, you know. Stop fighting each other. Stop putting yourselves in situations where you'll get killed. It's just, we don't need fighting, dude. We don't need drama. You know, life wasn't meant to be full of drama. It's just chill, man. Just lay back. Fuck. Who gives a shit? Like, us citizens, all we can do is work, take care of ourselves, take care of our families, and be good to each other. I feel like we do those three things, you know, we're better off. But it's just like, I feel like, you know, the left is so extreme that, you know, even if I try to have a logical question, I feel like they get offended if, you know, I work. Oh, well, they'll find some reason to pick at it. But the right, it's like, if you don't work, you know, it's like, oh, you're just lazy piece of shit, you know. Why should I break my back when, you know, all you do is sit and bitch about your problems and da-da-da. You know, it's okay to bitch about your problems as long as you got a job. You know, I mean, I ain't got a back-breaking job, but I got a job. You know, I make enough money now where I can, you know, pay my bills, get my debt down, and live the life I want, you know. I saw a meme on Facebook. It said, live for off days. You know, I feel like I should live for every day. You know, I'm happy that I'm working. I'm happy that I'm alive. You know, people out there are going to be like, whoa, you know, life sucks. You know, it's your mind telling you that you think it sucks. It's just life's stressful, you know. Life's hard, you know, because back in the old days, you had to get out there and you had to hunt. You had to fish. You had to cut wood. You know, you had to grow crops. You know, you had to do a lot of things just to survive. But now we don't have to do that. It's just, I don't know. You know, if you don't know what you want to do with your life, you just got to find a job and then work it and either go to school, like college, go to trade school, join the union, you know. A lot of things you could do, you know. But, you know, I watched this YouTube video that was talking about, you know, we work 50 years of our life. We don't have to. Like, that's fucking bullshit, you know. We have to work for the next 50 fucking years, you know. But, you know, it's what you do with your money in the meantime, you know. So, it's like, if I saved, like, I don't know, $20 out of every paycheck, you know, $40 a month, you know. I mean, every 10 months, that's $400. I don't know, it's something. You got something to fall back on. You know, you just gotta live modestly. You don't need a big house. You don't need... See, that's the problem. People feel like they need that stuff to be happy. I mean, it's nice to have nice things, don't get me wrong, but you gotta think, you gotta maintain it, you know? I mean, it's just what I've been heard. That's what I've noticed, what I've heard, you know? But, you know, if you play your cards right, you know, if you're in your 20s, you know, early 20s at that, it's not an excuse, you know? That's what my uncle taught me when I was 18. You know, I can't play the I'm young card anymore, you know? I gotta own up to being a man, and you're a man, dude. You know, everything you do. Oh, you don't know. Well, you know, you gotta know. You gotta figure something out. You gotta do something, you know? If you don't want to go to school, you don't want to go to trade school, you don't want to join a union, well, then you gotta find a job and just work it, you know? Show up, do the job, go home, do things you like to do to relax, you know? Stuff like that, you know? Just do it, just live your life, you know? Don't hurt other people, don't hurt yourself. You'll be alright, you know? No matter what life throws at you, you know? Just gotta, best advice I got is just power through it, you know? Just drag through it, you know? Just, you know? Find something that ain't stress-free. Or find something that don't stress you out, you know? And that's what my job, it's not stressful. You know, I thought I am a people person on a personal level, but as on the professional level, no way, Jose. Me being a prepper, you know, I like it. You know, I don't have to worry about customers. And the only thing that's barking orders at me is the prep list, you know. I don't know. So, my whole point is YouTube community. If you watch this video and I'm scatterbrained, it's just like kind of like a free thought kind of video, I guess. I don't know. But people that have going through things out there. Believe you me, I understand it. You ain't alone. So if this video, can give you inspiration, I'd be really happy. Just whatever you do, just leave with these three things. Work hard, take care of your family and your friends and yourself, and be a good man. That's all you can do. So, alright, until next time, YouTube community.